Get your money, don't care who judge. Stay out the way, surround yourself with nothing but love. Stay out the way, if you a gangster, killer or thug. Stay out the way, put your faith in the man above. Stay out the way, chill with your family, siblings and blood. Stay out the way, kick it with your girl, forget hit in the club. Stay out the way, mind on your money, ain't no switching it up. Stay out the way, stand out the way, what you thought that it was. Stay out the way. If you stuck down on your luck, not feeling righteous, did a petty crime, just looking for some excitement. Now your name on affidavits and court indictments, get paid for a lot, but your freedom is priceless. You did the crime, you do the time, don't let it surprise you. Real stories from the heart, just to open your eyes up.
Yo, what's good with y'all, man? We back again, man. We're in the Car Chronicles. Y'all already know what it is, man. Like, share, and subscribe this one, man. Turn this one up for me, man. Y'all already know what it is. But this story right here, man, got for y'all, man. Crazy one, man. We're going to call this one right here. He got banked by the whole pod. Yeah, man. I seen a crazy situation one time. I ain't going to lie to y'all, man, but I seen a crazy situation, man. I ain't going to lie to y'all, man. Stuff got crazy, man. Like, got crazy, man. And I can remember, man, for real, being in 30 building in Lawrenceville, man. I remember everybody in there, you know what I mean? This is a time, you know, everybody got stuff going on. It's kind of like when I first got there, this like right after hot rodding and went home, you know what I mean? But so this is what, 2010? It was like 10. So like it's a lot going on in the block, you know what I mean? Everybody got stuff going on, everybody bubbling, everybody hustling, everybody trying to get $1. That's what everybody doing. But they hate it when somebody comes in there and interrupt what everybody got going on. I try to explain to y'all in a lot of stories that Lawrenceville was a different prison because dudes really be falling back. Dudes be trying to chill. Dudes don't be trying to mess that up and got to leave Lawrenceville. You at the best prison in Virginia. It don't get no better than Lawrenceville. Hands down, there's no place better. You know what I mean? All the stories that you heard about it, they true. Trust me, man. So it don't get better than Lawrenceville. So a lot of dudes ain't really trying to jeopardize that. So you'll have different groups of dudes. The Richmond dudes, you'll have the old heads. Not really the old heads, old dudes, but like dudes that was like my age or slightly older. You know what I mean? They falling back. They getting to the money. They got a jack. They might don't even be getting to the pack at the time, but they got a phone. They can call their peoples every day. You know what I mean? So everybody cooling in there, man, for the most part. Like the pod, everybody got their own stuff. Bloods, Richmond dudes, Norfolk dudes. Everybody got their own stuff going on. So this is the one of the first times that I was actually around a jack. But my homeboy had a jack. You know what I mean? My homeboy had a jack, and he used to let me hold a joint for him. Now I'm on the bottom tier. I used to tell him, like, bro, listen, like I'm not really feeling safe of holding a phone on the bottom tier, because if you on the bottom tier with a phone, like if they run in the pod and run down on you, like it's an easy mission. They don't got to come up no steps. They ain't got to come around no corner. They just run straight down on you. So like having a jack on the bottom tier, I wasn't too fond of that. You know what I mean? So like I was trying to get to the top tier. You know what I mean? But at this point, this particular point in the story, this part in the story, I was on the bottom tier. So I used to hold a jack for my man. Everything was good. You know what I mean? Everything used to be good. Now, it used to be this one dude that was in the block. You know what I mean? It was a couple dudes in the block, because around this time right here, stealing was going on. Like for real. Of course, dudes preying on the weak. If you someone weak as hell, or you pertain to be weak, or you don't have nobody behind you on your corner, dudes is preying on the weak. That's what goes on in prison, y'all. You can't stop that. Dudes gonna always prey on the weak. So you had those dudes that looks for that. You know what I mean? They look for the weakness in you. So when they find out you weak in any type of sort, they'll steal your stuff. They won't come take your stuff. They'll steal it. And this was what's going on. This was what's going on in the building. They say, yo, he steal. Dudes going in people's cells. Some people getting robbed. Some people were stealing. A lot more stealing than robbing, if you ask me. But at the end of the day, man, you had a couple of dudes that was in the pod that was their MO. You know what I mean? Then you had another dude that was in the pod that was cool with a dude from Richmond, and he was in the damn way. You know what I mean? Then there was another dude in the pod that was cool, you know what I mean? Used to hang around the Bloods, and he had a reputation of being in a damn way. He didn't really have a reputation of stealing, but just like having something going on, bringing trouble to the pod. That's what dudes didn't like about this guy. I don't talk about, they used to be with the Bloods, you know what I mean? But for the most part, like I said, it's just spread it out there. Everybody's doing what they do. So I can remember one day, y'all, you know what I mean? One day, and like for real, if anything goes off track of how the day's supposed to be gone, dudes know there's always something going on. You know what I mean? So like we know when they pop the door at this time every day, they know we always coming out. Lawrenceville ain't one of those camps that hold you in your cell and they want the police to come feed. The police don't want to feed nothing. They don't want to do nothing. Like, inmates run that whole joint, regardless of it's passing the food out when we are on lockdown or just everything. Like, the COs in there, they trying to make their job easy at all times on Lawrenceville. So, like, they not trying to do nothing. You know what I mean? So, like, I can remember we in the cell. You know what I mean? It's like morning time. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, I think this was the morning rec. This was like our first rec, matter of fact, because the night went good. So this the morning rec. So we waiting on morning rec. You know what I mean? They done did breakfast. Now dudes is riding dirty like me and a lot of dudes in there. Like, even if you don't go to breakfast, right after breakfast, like they make us lock down. But we're not on lockdown. We just lock down for the time being, just for like a quick second. They count and then we come back out. You know what I mean? Like, first mob one, or the morning start. Outside rec, all that shit is gonna be starting. So, like, when we know shit going on is when you don't come out in that morning for real. Like, that's the major indication. So we in the cell, you know what I mean? We in the cell and I'm chilling, but I'm on point. But I didn't go to breakfast. My roommate went to breakfast. So my roommate was like, yo, man, like, it was a lot of police standing by the watch office. You know what I mean? When we was coming back from child, they weren't out there when we was going, but they was out there and we came back. So he was like, I don't know what they planning or they gonna run down. So I got on point. You know what I mean? I went on and put the jack up, boom, because I was on it. I put it up. You know what I mean? I put that joint up. I'm pretty sure the rumor, if people seen it when they went to child, so I know pretty sure everybody in the pod is getting on point. You know what I mean? For the most part. So I'm chilling, y'all. You know what I mean? I'm chilling. I'm in the cell. You know what I mean? They do they count. Yeah, damn. So we sitting in the cell like an hour later. It only take about 20, 30 minutes at the most. I was danger zone. So I hear everybody. You can see the lady in the booth keep answering everybody intercom. People buzzing her back and forth. Yo, what we doing? Why we ain't out yet? What's going on? She ain't got no answers. She ain't got no answers. She ain't got no answers. Next thing you know, we standing at the door. Everybody at the door looking like everybody. The CO come in. He looked in our pod and he dipped out. You know what I mean? So everybody's snapping out. Why we ain't come out yet? Kicking the door. Boom, man, open these doors up, man. Dude, like, I gotta go to work. I gotta go to school. Everybody's snapping out. Man, we see people leaving on the boulevard. So our pod, or maybe the building, but we look, the building moving too. So they just got our pod on lock. So we like, yo, everybody like, yo, man, the hell is going on here, man? Like, what is going on? Like, why we not coming out? So finally, next thing you know, the doors pop. That's how the doors open on Lawrenceville. They open separately. That's how they open. So the doors start popping. So people stepping out. Right before people step out, the sergeant, lieutenant, and the captain, everybody came into the pod. Everybody. They came into the pod. They were like, look, hey, look, y'all might stay right there by your door. Everybody step out, but stay right there by your door. Dudes were like, what? Dudes dressed and everything, about to leave, go to school, program. What's going on, man? What we doing? You're like, wait right there. Y'all wait right there. So we looking around, you know what I mean? We look, we see the old lady that worked the night shift. You know what I mean? The old lady that worked the night shift, she cool. You know what I mean? She talked to a lot of the inmates, and she bringing the pack and think she was, that I had proof of, that I ever found out. But she one of those cool old head ladies. I ain't gonna say her name, but she was a cool old head lady. You know what I mean? Didn't bring no problems to nobody. Didn't lock nobody up for nothing, to give everybody the benefit of the doubt. Just all around sweet old lady. You know what I mean? She worked the night shift. So when we see her, like, we thinking, you know what I mean? Like, she probably doing a double. But if she was doing a double, like, I doubt if she'll be on the floor with the captain. Like, we didn't know what was going on. But I pinned her in the batch of COs and stuff. So she's right there. And she looking mad. Her face looks so mad. You know what I mean? So they got all us out there. You know what I mean? We all on the line, standing by our doors. You know what I mean? So the lieutenant dude, he come to the jump. He like, I mean, the captain dude, one of them dudes, it was one of the black dudes that worked in Lawrenceville, but he come to the jump. He like, look, he said, I'm going to say this once. Somebody in this pod a thief, because somebody went in this lady purse last night and stole her money and stole her wedding ring. So we sitting there like, stole her money and wedding ring. So like, this CO, y'all, like, when she work, like, she'll be mingling. The COs always going to council office. They always going to council office, and like, this being there, sitting in there, they always do that. And it be dudes in and out that jump. You know what I mean? Like, so you can't really pinpoint what's going on or who did it. But at the end of the day, I'm listening to this like, somebody went at her, because they come through with the little see-through little bag joint. You know what I mean? Like, they had that little jump. and they might have some cash on them or whatever, man. But this is an older woman right here that don't give us no problems right here. That's what's making this nuts right here, man. Like, you stole the old head money. Now, at the end of the day, we locked up. We all maniacs. But come on, man, you gotta have some type of pride with yourself, man. Like, you can't beat the old head, and you know what I mean? You can't take her stuff. You can't, man. Like, it don't make sense. So, like, for real, like, everybody was just stunned. Like, I looked around the pod. The people on the bottom tier probably, and the people that was on the top tier across from me, like, I looked in everybody's face, and I seen how everybody looked. The way I was looking like, yeah, I'm new to the building, new to the pod, but like still though, man, like this right here is whack, man. Y'all making it hot. Like, I'm not a fan of making things hot. That's what I'm not a fan of, y'all. I'm not a fan of making things hot, man. Like, you make things hot, me and you not gonna be friends. Like, I'm not with that type of you just being hot for no reason, bro. Like I grew up out of that, man. Like, I'm not feeling that energy. I don't like dudes that do that. So, like, I'm disgusted because I'm saying in my head, like, they about to mess this phone play up I got. Well, I'm basically using the phone more than the dude who phone it is. You know what I mean? Like, everything's safe. Lawrenceville, as long as you ain't no hot dude on fire, like, they ain't running down on you. This before I even started doing anything. So, like, I can hold the dude jack. You know what I mean? So, like, I'm just like, I'm mad. And I'm looking at everybody else's face. Everybody looking stunned and mad. Everybody looking like, man, this shit's stupid. Like, this is retarded right here, man. So they like, the lieutenant dude's like, so this what I'm gonna do. This what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna let y'all out. But if I don't have that money, and yeah, it was $175. So we saying, like, when he said that, I'm like, damn, why she had so much money on her? Like, you know what I mean? But still, it's an older lady. You know what I mean? What can we do? It's an older woman, man. So, like, it's still looking messed up. So he was, I'm gonna let y'all decide. I'm gonna let y'all decide what y'all gonna do. I want the $175 and I want a wedding ring right now. He said, and all you gotta do is just leave it right here on this wall. We have a little wall jump, and that's where they were standing behind talking to us. It's like a little, it's when you come in the front door, it's like a little square, little brick wall. Like, it ain't big, like, it's just regular little square. You know what I mean? And the COs will come stand behind it. Like, but that's what he talking about. He said, leave it up here. Somebody hit the button, let my CO know that it's right there, and she'll call me and we'll come get it. Ain't nothing gonna happen to nobody. We ain't gotta find out. But I'm just telling you, I don't feel like doing my job. Don't make me do my job. He screamed it out when he said that. And he was like, him and the dudes walked out. You know what I mean? They slid out. So everybody like, damn, shit crazy. So now everybody talking like, so now, like, immediately I'm rewinding the tape to everybody I know be working on a night shift. Everybody I know that be talking to, and there's a lot of people. So I'm like, man, so everybody like, yo, man, who the hell stole it? Who the hell stole it? So whoever did it got to be like a real thief, like a real thief. You know what I mean? Because, like, this shit is out of hand. Like, you know what I mean? I'm like, damn, like, this shit, wow, man. Who the fuck stole that lady money, man? And her wedding ring out her bag. Now, why was her wedding ring in her bag? That's another question an answer I didn't know. You know what I mean? I didn't know why she took her wedding ring off and put it in her little bag. Why you take your bag with you downstairs in the council office? These are all things I didn't know the answers to, but it happened. So now everything is on blast. Now everything, they're going to be looking at our pod. And it's like fucking 12 jacks in there about this time. Or 12 phones out of 88 people. So everybody basically has access to a phone. You got 12 phones in there. You know what I mean? So, like, I see everybody that got a jack, everybody moving. My homeboy that I'm holding the joint, he come out at me like, yo, bro, look, niggas dumb as a bitch, bro. What they doing, bro? They got going on, bro. I'm like, yo, bro, I don't know, bro. Like, this shit, bro, like, niggas is wilding, bro. Like, niggas stealing from the CO, bro. Now, when you steal from the CO, you already know that's gonna make shit hot. Right or wrong, y'all. Y'all stealing from the CO is gonna make stuff hot. You know what I mean? Like, there's no way, like, besides the option that the lieutenant gave us. That's the only option. If you run across somebody cool that's in charge and be like, look, if you just give it back, blah, 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 blah. But this is a different, look what we're dealing with. We're dealing with somebody that's really sneaky on some fiend shit, basically. You know what I mean? He went inside the lady bag and took her cash and took the ring. So now I'm like, I don't know how this is gonna get fixed, or I don't know how we gonna get this back to the lieutenant. You know what I mean? I'm just watching to see what everybody else do. I'm trying to see, because the Richmond niggas got a psycho that be doing dumb shit. The blood niggas got a nigga that be doing dumb shit, and there's like 2 niggas that's known thieves in that bitch. You know what I mean? So, like, everybody just trying to figure it out. You know what I mean? I'm sitting there looking like, shh, nigga ain't gonna be able to use a jack for a second, because if they don't come back up with this shit, they gonna blitz our shit. I already know they is. It's a known fact they gonna do it. It ain't nothing we gonna be able to do to stop it. They're gonna blitz our pod. So everybody just trying to figure it out. You seen dudes whispering over here, dudes talking over here. I see the old heads like, yeah, you know, he be in there. He talking to the dude. He talking about the blood dude that be with the dude that be with the blood dudes. I ain't gonna say his name, but he talking about the dude that be with the blood dudes. Old heads like, yeah, you know, he be always talking to it. Then you hear the niggas, one of the thieves, nigga that's a thief. You know what I mean? That's in the block. You hear niggas saying that. You know what I mean? You know, he be stealing, he be out there. It be so many people talking to her. And then at night when the lights off, it be dudes, like if your roommate got a job, you can come out in the pod at night, like, and move around for real. You can damn near go to the other pods, because the sliders be open. Dudes is doing it in every pod. Nighttime is illegal as hell. Dudes is running around in that shit in Lawrenceville. That's my word. So, like, it was hard to pinpoint, y'all. Like, nobody could really, like really say what was going on, but right now it's getting to the point where we almost about to go back on the lockdown for 11:30 lockdown. You know what I mean? Because we've been out all morning. Dudes were trying to figure it out, but I think dudes was just like, man, fuck that shit. And that was the wrong mindset, because I'm like, I know this shit gonna get dudes jammed up. You know what I mean? So I'm shook. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I'm shook. My homeboy like, yo, I'm like, yo, bro, I will hold it. But I was like, they might come down and shake down on this bitch. And like, if they come with the real deal shit, like, I ain't gonna be able to hide this jank. You know what I mean? So I'm like, yo, bro, I'm just gonna give it back. He was like, what I'm gonna do? I'm like, oh, bro, look, holler at such and such. See if he can hold it. You know what I mean? He hollered at the old dude to be, you know what I mean, doing little favors when we trying to dump the weed off to him real quick. Like, so there was the old head. I told him holler at the old head. You know what I mean? So my bro ain't really want to do that shit, man. But like, this the situation, y'all. Somebody made it hot, man. Somebody's winning the lady bag, man, and stole her money and her wedding ring, man. So it's like 11:15, 11:20. I see dudes moving fast in the park, dudes moving around, dudes coming from this cell, dudes going from that cell, dudes getting ready and prepared because they see nobody is going to step up to this shit. You know what I mean? Now, I didn't want to be the vocal leader amongst a bunch of psychos in there. I didn't want to step up and tell niggas what they should do or how we should figure this out. You know what I mean? I was just hoping my situation end up making it through the day. You know what I mean? I wasn't worrying about nobody else's situation, for real, for real. And I damn sure wasn't even worrying about who the hell stole that lady's shit. Now, it was messed up, but we in prison. What you want me to do? Like, I can't, you know what I mean? Like, that was a good option that the lieutenant gave us, man, but it was really nothing I could do. So I see everybody moving. It took one dude, man. Goddamn Richmond dude. You know what I mean? Richmond dude, they were like, hey, yo, man, y'all know we about to lock down. And ain't nobody take that money. Ain't nobody take that ring back, man. Man, whoever took that money and that ring, put that shit back, shorty. Because I'm telling you, if they come in here and shake down and my shit get tore off, when I find out who did it, I gotta have you, shorty. I'm telling you. Because y'all niggas being inconsiderate. That shit messed up. Y'all niggas didn't think that shit was gonna come back on the whole pod. Y'all got dudes in here doing shit. So now everybody like, a couple of dudes like, yeah, he right, man. Like, niggas is wilding out. I still remain silent. Because I really don't got nothing major going on. My man got something major going on. You know what I mean? So I'm like, shh, it's fucked up. It's a fucked up situation. But this the situation though. Like, what do you want? You know what I mean? So everybody venting. 11:25 come. Slide open. You see the CO walk in. He walk in, look straight at the brick wall. No money. No wedding ring. He was like, hey, y'all locked down, man. Time for lockdown. We was like, yo, we got 5 minutes. They were like, no, y'all locked down now. Y'all locked down. Time for lockdown. Time for lockdown. It's like, damn. This how it happens right here. Goddamn, we locked down. After we locked down, probably about 30 minutes later, they didn't even wait for fucking count to clear, none of that shit. As soon as they counted 20, 30 minutes later, next thing you know, CO's running in from the top, CO's running in from the back. They blitzed the whole pod, man. They got us all out that junk, script search us right there in front of everybody. You know what I mean? Squat and cough game in front of everybody, running your cell, thoroughly shaking your cell down, checking everything, checking it for anything, opening chips up, they looking for anything. They trying to hear one CO, bingo! Downstairs, CO come out with a jack. You know what I mean? They shaking down some more. Lieutenant dude standing back there like, keep shaking. Y'all, yeah, keep going. Go back in there. Yeah, check your cell again. They go in and tear John up some more. They tearing Jenks up. They come back to the table, got another phone. You know what I mean? Every time they catch a dude with a phone, they making them sit in a pod. They got the old head. The second time dude got knocked was the old head. They got the old head down there, and they got the motherfucking, it's a dude from Richmond down there. Young boy. You know what I mean? They sitting at the table. They shake down some more, they come out. Yeah, look at this. Look at it. What is this, Sarge? Sarge looking at it. Looked like somebody had some weed in a piece of paper and they didn't take all the weed out. It was at the end, but the sergeant look at it, sit down right there. Made him sit down right there. Blood dude, sit down right there. They shake down. They destroyed our pod, long story short. The shit got destroyed, man. That was one of the times I seen Lawrenceville destroy our shit. But can you blame them, man? We pushed them to the limit. You know what I mean? We pushed them to the limit by stealing from the damn seat, the female CO. They tear our shit up. You know what I mean? They goddamn find 3 jacks and some weed. They locked 4 niggas up. You know what I mean? The old head that got locked up is the nigga that was holding my homeboy Jack. You know what I mean? The Richmond little young boy that got locked up is the nigga that was holding the nigga that was screaming out loud Jack about how fucked up this was, about when niggas stealing and all that shit. So his Jack is gone. So everybody's just fucking mad. Like, we mad. And I think the lieutenant did this shit on purpose. They destroyed our shit. They was done before lunch was over with. Promise y'all. Count was clear for the rest of the compound, but they destroyed our shit. They made us last for child. Man, this word, they opened our doors up, told us go to child. They made us go to child, so the door opened up. Everybody mad as fuck, nigga from Richmond. Man, fuck, nigga took my shit. Man, I'm telling you, man, niggas did that fucked up shit. Goddamn, niggas just mad as fuck. Niggas go to child, talking about it, everybody angry. I'm like, damn, the phone gone. I'm like, this shit, dumb as a bitch. Everybody looking sick. Blood niggas looking sick. The weed got, I'm talking about everybody looking sick. Because them phones is gone. But at the end of the day, a lot of dudes made it through. You know what I mean? But everybody looking sick. We come back from child. As soon as we come back in the building, the lieutenant and they're waiting on our whole pod to come back. You know what I mean? They run the whole building in fast as shit just to make sure everybody from our pod is back in our pod. As soon as we get back in our pod, the lieutenant dude say, we're going to keep coming in here, man, till we find that ring and that money, man. So y'all better come up with $175 in that damn ring. I don't know how y'all going to do it, but we're going to run down on this bitch every fucking day until y'all do that shit. We thought he was joking until they ran out on us the next goddamn morning. The whole night, everybody still trying to figure this dumb ass shit out. We couldn't figure it out. Morning time come, they run down on our ass again. This time they locked the old head up in cell 1. He had a phone. You know what I mean? Tore his spot off. He had a beautiful spot. Soda can game. They found that shit. Tore his jack off. You know what I mean? Dudes is fucking pissed. Again, they let us out again. This time they let us out. Dudes is really like snapping, like this shit is getting serious now. It's getting to the point niggas like, yo man, everybody in there mad because niggas can't bid no more. The phone gone, they running down on us. It's like they got us on modified lock, like we just moving to the child hall and back to the building. Niggas ain't going to school, niggas ain't doing the work. Everybody is mad, you hear me? Everybody's mad, man. But who the fuck did this, man? This is what the fuck we gotta find out, man. So niggas just was like, yo, when this time he let us out, niggas like, yo man, we about to find out who the fuck did this shit. So the Richmond niggas, they got there and holler at the blood dudes, and they was like, yo, what's up with dude? That's the, you know what I mean, that be with them. I told y'all as a dude, they used to be with the Bloods. Like, yo, they was like, what's up with him? And they was like, what's up with the nigga from Richmond? So they was like, look, they brought all them niggas together. They like, look, I ain't the dude from Richmond. He was like, I ain't do that shit. He was like, I'll take a nigga shit and I'll steal a nigga shit. But I ain't stealing no CO shit and get my man phone knocked off. I wouldn't do no dumbass shit like that. So the blood dudes looking like, yeah, but look, our homie wouldn't do. They was like, yo, he ain't y'all homie. So dude was like, yeah, but this my cousin. I fuck with the blood. So he one of them niggas. I'm like, and I'm just hearing it out both parties. But it's still a couple of more thieves in there. Now, the other 2 thieves, the niggas that was thieves, niggas run down on them immediately. They cop a plea instantly. We didn't do shit. We wouldn't get niggas' phones tore off. So it was somebody being petty in this bitch, man. It was somebody being petty in this motherfucker, man. We was trying to figure it out. We didn't have long, but we trying to figure it out, man, for we can get the fucking feds up off our ass. But they already know, the police knew if we find out who did this, this wasn't going to turn out ugly. So they basically was trying to kill 2 birds with 1 stone, get rid of the niggas that's going to fuck up whoever stole the shit and find the shit all in one motion. So like, it was a win-win for the police, however this was going to turn out. They just keep fucking our shit up. They knew somebody was going to try to figure this shit out. So the nigga from Richmond like, man, fuck that shit, man. Somebody got that shit. They was like, y'all check his cell yet? Cause we checked our homeboy's cell. Y'all check his shit yet? So goddamn the dude that hang with the blood niggas was like, nah, we ain't check his cell. They like, man, y'all gotta check his cell, man. We checked all these niggas that steal, da-da-da-da. So the pressure turning up. You know what I mean? So the dude that be with the nigga, the blood niggas, he looking stupid in the face because he don't want them niggas to shake his cell down. Now, they slept in like the middle part, kind of like on the top. They like over top of me on my cell. They on the top tier, like right over top of me. Like after you hit the corner from the handicap and that first cell to be right there by the handicap on the left, like they right like 2 more cells down. They like in the middle. I can't think of the number, but his roommate was a white dude. You know what I mean? The dude that be with the blood dudes, he's a white dude, his roommate. So the whole time, the white dudes weren't feeling about this. They weren't feeling like this shit was official either. What was going on? Because the white dudes be doing tattoos. You know what I mean? Now the dude that was in the cell with the nigga, white boy, he didn't do tattoos, but his homeboy did tattoos. So now with all this shit going on, they done tore his tattoo gun off. They done took his ink. So basically, he got to start over. So they was feeling some type of way about this shit. You know what I mean? So the white boys look over there looking mad as a motherfucker too. You know what I mean? So when them niggas was talking about shaking sales down, the white boy stopped niggas. He stopped niggas in their tracks, man. He said, man, look, man. I told him this shit wasn't gonna work, man. I told him that shit wasn't gonna work, man. He stole that shit, man. He stole the lady's shit, man. I told him that shit wasn't gonna fucking work. So the white boy put him on blast. So everybody like, what the fuck? Nigga, you stole that shit. The blood's looking at him, niggas drooling at the mouth. You stole it, nigga. He like, nigga like, where the fucking money at, man? Where the fuck? Niggas rushed the cell immediately. Niggas went up in his shit. That nigga got down out the way, the bloods went up in their bitch. Niggas like, yo, get him in here. Nigga called him in. He was like, yo, where the fucking money at? Niggas got the money. Niggas like, nigga, this ain't nothing but a buck. Nigga, where the $75 at? Nigga like, man, I spent it. Nigga hit his ass. You just see niggas in there whooping his ass. Nigga fucking him up. He take his ass whooping. Nigga like, where the fucking ring at? He tell him where the ring at. They found the missing items, but they still $75 short. Niggas mad as fuck, so niggas come out. And shit. Niggas like, yo. The blood's like, yo, that nigga did that shit, made the whole pot hot like this. Man, I can't believe this nigga did this shit, man. Them niggas went back in there again. Beat his motherfucking ass. This is my word, man. Them niggas beat his ass. The whole time they beating his ass, my homeboy who phone got took in there got the old head knocked off. Man, this word, he like, man, it's Weezy, man. I'm about to go in there and fuck that nigga up too, bro. I'm about to get some of that shit. I'm like, nah, bro. I'm like, man, fuck that nigga, bro. Like, he already got his ass, so he like, nah, I'm trying to hold the nigga back. He keep goddamn breaking off me, so he get around the corner by the handicap. I'm like, yo, bro, chill, don't go in there, bro. Bro, went up in that jump. Bro, go up in that jump, man. Goddamn, the two dudes that was already in there, they come out the jump. Man, this word, my homeboy to start beating his ass. Oh, man, my homeboy start beating the shit out of him, man. I'm talking about beating him. He trying to fight, but he just getting beat. Man, he getting beat, man. He getting his ass whooped, man. I come in there, I try to grab my homeboy because that was enough. I'm like, yo, bro, come on for the police car. I'm like, yo, bro, come on, bro. You done beat this. He's stomping him as I'm grabbing him. I'm like, yo, bro, chill, get off and got down. Nigga got down. As I grab my homeboy, the nigga grabbed my leg. So I kind of like I got my home, but I trip and fall face first into the damn toilet. But I saved my face and I hit my shin. And when I tell y'all, that shit hurt it. That shit that hurt so damn bad on that damn steel, y'all. Like, just imagine I got my homeboy. I'm trying to pull him away. He's stumping the nigga. I pull him away. The nigga on the ground is getting stumped, grab my leg and trip me. I fall down. My homeboy don't fall. I slip. And I caught my face with my shin right here. Boom, hit that shit. I'm like, oh, fuck, mother. I start kicking that nigga. Fucking nigga. What the fuck wrong with you, nigga? I gave him about a 5-piece. Hell is wrong with you? Goddamn, I come up out that bitch. As soon as we come up out that bitch, you see the Richmond dude coming up in that bitch. The niggas went up in there, whooped his ass. Niggas beat his motherfucking ass, man. This is my word. They beat the shit out of him, man. Niggas in there beating his ass, man. The whole pod banked that nigga. You hear me? He got his ass whooped by the whole pod, man. This man got dudes locked up. This man's got phones tore off. Man, this man was in the goddamn way, man. And he got his ass whooped by the whole pod, man. This is my word. We got down locked down. White boy went in the cell and everything. After that nigga got his ass whooped. For about 30 minutes, he got his ass whooped. We locked down. Goddamn, they come in the jump. You know what I mean? Goddamn, CO like, he see the jump. It's a buck in the ring. You know what I mean? He walk in, he look at it. He said, we're going to need $75 more, fellas. Yeah, we'll be back. But this is what I'm going to do, though. I'm going to let y'all come out. I'm going to let y'all have rec. But tomorrow, I need that shit. I'm letting y'all know now. I don't give a fuck what y'all done. I don't care what's going to happen. I want every dime back of this lady's shit. So niggas like, shit, wow, this motherfucker, what we going to do now, man? This shit crazy. They come through and count. They walk by. They get the dude sale. They like, oh shit, open up. They call it sale, open it. They go up in that junk. That nigga fucked up. Goddamn, they count got stopped, everything. I can't see up there, but they all up there. I see everybody on their door looking. Goddamn, this word. They get that nigga down the steps. He had to come right by my cell to come down the steps. He come down the steps right by my cell. I'm looking at the nigga. Man, the nigga shit fucked up all up here. His lip fucked up. Like his tooth was chipped. Man, the nigga look bad. The nigga got fucked up bad, y'all. He got his ass whooped bad, man. They take him to the junk, put him at the table. Boom, he sit down. Goddamn, nigga put him at the table and shit. Nigga sitting like this. He like, Lieutenant dude, he like, this the man right here that stole that shit? Ain't nobody say shit. He was like, yeah, he the one that stole it. Come on. He grabbed my back and like, get up, get up. Goddamn, he got back to the brick wall. They like put the cuffs on him. They put the cuffs on his dumb ass. You know what I mean? Goddamn, took that nigga ass out. You know what I mean? Took that nigga out. So like they let us live. They knew niggas whooped his ass. But he deserved to get his ass. They probably was like he did that to that lady. And he got to get his ass whooped for that shit. I guess that's how they was looking at it. So, next thing you know, everybody trying to figure out what we're going to do now. Because they going to keep running out on us till we get every drop of this shit. You know what I mean? Blood dude stepped up. Blood dude stepped up, man. Blood dude stepped up because he knew they was hanging with that whack-ass nigga. And that whack-ass nigga came from their section, man. Even though he won't blood, he used to roll with them. He did everything with them. Eat with them, smoke with them, get the pack with them. He did everything. And he was the nigga that stole that shit the whole time, man. It made everything hot. Blood dude stepped up out of nowhere, man. Blood dude came up, was like, man, I got $100 cash. He said, I ain't got to worry about no $25 change or none of that shit. He said, man, just give him this. He said, man, just to get that nigga off our pod. You know what I mean? Nigga gave up the $100 cash. We put that shit on the brick wall. Ain't nobody fuck with that $100 cash. You hear me? That $100 was sitting there, and dudes had a goddamn domino piece holding it down on the brick wall, and that motherfucker didn't budge until it was count time. And the CO walked in, he looked, and he seen that it was a $100 bill. I guess he respected it because he looked at it like, he know that's not the lady's $75. This nigga who got his ass whooped when we took the medical into the hole, he the nigga that took the $75. But just on the strength that these niggas coming out they pocket for $100, I respect that. He grabbed the money. He was like, put it in his pocket. He was like, yo, y'all locked down for count, man. Y'all locked down. We was like, we off lock? He was like, yeah, I guess. I guess. You know what I mean? I'm like, damn. I mean, they came, the nigga dipped. They did they count. You know what I mean, next thing you know, everything was back to regular scheduled program, man. But we lost some good ones, man. We lost some jacks. That was the whole fucking like cost of that whole mission right there. Somebody being stupid. But dudes will do stupid shit in prison, man. That shit didn't make sense, man. Like, bro, you can't steal from the CO, bro. I mean, you can, but it's gonna be a lot. You're gonna make a lot of shit hot, man. And like, that shit might don't be good in your favor at the end of the day. You might be thinking you winning by beating the police, but at the end of the day, that right there is not gonna work, bro. That's like a nigga from your hood going to steal a police car, driving it through your hood. Like, they gonna know somebody from their hood did that shit, and police gonna fuck over your hood. You can't do it, man. So like what he did was just wow. And he paid for it, man. The whole pod banked this dumb ass, man. You know what I mean? But you can't be stealing shit like that, making shit hot, man. But that's the end of the damn story. Y'all already know what it is, man. I appreciate y'all for watching as always, man. Like, share, and subscribe to this junk, man. If you don't follow me on IG, follow me on IG, man. And Staying Out the Way Trade, man. Y'all already know the count, man. We doing our thing and we staying out the way over there, man. As always, man. I appreciate y'all for watching again, man. Make sure y'all lock in again. We're gonna be back again. We're in the Car Chronicles. Let's get it, y'all.
Get your money, don't care who judge. Stay out the way, surround yourself with nothing but love. Stay out the way if you a gangster, killer or thug. Stay out the way, put your faith in the man above. Stay out the way, chill with your family, siblings and blood. Stay out the way, kick it with your girl, forget hit in the club. Stay out the way, mind on your money, ain't no switching it up. Stay out the way, stand out the way, what you thought that it was. Stay out the way, if you stuck down on your luck, not feeling righteous. Did a petty crime, just looking for some excitement. Now your name on affidavits and court indictments get paid for a lot, but your freedom is priceless. You did the crime, you do the time, don't let it surprise you. Real stories from the heart just to open your eyes up.